I forgot our intro,
Our
but
music.
what I'm not going to forget is the greatest law firm in the world. All right, Belori Manukian Shakirian LLP, a law firm based out of Encino, California, specializing in personal injury cases. So, like I said, bro, like I've been saying for weeks, you call them, they'll get you right, bro. They beat the feds, they beat the state, they beat the city, they beat everybody, bro. They're unstoppable.
Licks.
Unstoppable. Big settlements, whatever you need. Ike, Ani, Ashat, Vahe, Sushan, David. 747-444-4444 or that's 747-444444. Okay. What's up, guys? Says Casey Gill. First and foremost, I want to give a big congratulations to my Georgia Bulldogs for making it to the SEC championship for the second
Light
straight
work.
year.
Light work.
All right, thank you. We had to get a little help from Texas. Being Texas A&M. So I appreciate that. And Texas still probably won't make it. But that's not what this show is about. This show right here. This show right here is about Manchester United Football Club. All right, the real football, they like to say. We got to win, bro. We got to win one of those rare times where we win. We come from behind and win. Crystal Palace 1, Man United 2. At the Capitol, we snatched 3 points from what looked like oblivion, from what looked like hell, from what looked like certain defeat. And boy, you knew it was coming. You knew what was coming if we lost that. I know people was trying to prep and say, oh, I don't want to hear it. Niggas was copping please from the jump. They was copping please from the jump. Oh, look at black folks. Coming on the show whenever.
Coming in on West Coast time.
You know, that's why we can't have nothing good. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't have nothing good. Oh, well, let's see if it even loads in for him. Anywho, Ronaldo, we won that game.
Yep.
First half. Give me all your thoughts that was going through your head for the first half. We'll go half by half.
I bet so. Getting ready to go on a work trip that I didn't want to go on anyway. So of course I got up early and sat down and watched my boys as I prepped to leave the house. And I'm like, yo, this is looking like one of them days. Like, did we even remember the game that we just played and looked like ass and was not playing active, not looking alive? Like, why are we rolling out with the same shit against an even better opponent on the road? It was that bad. Again, they looked lousy. They looked like they weren't awake. And from what Ruben said, he told them straight up in halftime, he's like, yo, y'all gotta play it. Shit. He dropped. Anyway, I'll let me keep it going. Yeah, so he straight up told them, yo, play like you're alive. You have to play like you're alive. And fellas responded. I felt really sorry for Lenny Euro on that penalty because he actually tripped on himself and fell on Mateta. So it wasn't like even like a rash challenge or whatever. And yeah, those guys, they were all of us like White and Rice, good through balls from Wharton and those guys. Mateta had the lick looking silly a few occasions on the wing.
Oh boy.
It was looking like everybody it was looking like everybody's gonna put up fives and less again. And but they were wasteful. They could have had like 2 or 3 more goals. My Arsenal buddy said they should have been 4-0 up at halftime. But yeah, regardless, we lost the first half handily. There's only 1 goal, thankfully. And guys, they woke up and they realized, they don't want to be taken for pussios and started playing some football. And we scored a really good goal. ZIRKZEE scored a really good goal off the free kick. That's the kind of touch and shot you want from your center forward. Excellent stuff. And then some trickery from Bruno again. Just rolling it for Mount and Mason Mount. Steady Eddie. Curls one near post, beats Anderson, and we go 2-0 up. And I felt like we kind of locked it down after that. We were traveling. I was driving on the way to the airport, and that's when Liesel turned her phone on. That's when we scored the 2 goals. Then I was running through TSA and shit, watching the rest of the half as we kind of just landed the plane. It wasn't pretty. It was a scrappy midday affair. And it's always better when you get 3 points. You got 3 points, move on. We're top half of the table, which is great. It's really tight. We could lose and up 14th again, but all we need to do is just play like we're alive, man. Play football like you fucking like it. Go out there and run. Go out there and fight. Go out there and execute. Just play the damn game, man. That's all you need effort. You can't not give any effort at any point of time in any game in the Premiership or anywhere else. You'll get fucking burned.
I want to say for that first half, I was cussing. I was red hot. And I was supposed to go to the pub. And I woke up at like 6:42 and I was like, it's not happening. It's not happening.
6:42. Shit, you going to get there halftime.
I was like, it's not going to happen. So I just went downstairs. I drugged myself downstairs, turned my TV on, started watching the game. And I'm just like, here we go again. Same old. Starting off, can't make a 5-yard pass. The amount of throw-ins we were just giving to them. What happened to a throw-in that went to your feet? Right. And if there was people around you, it went to your feet and it went right back to the inbound man. And then there was an open man you pass it to. And then the inbound man makes a move. The person who was initially supposed to get the ball makes a move. And then the person who got the ball after the inbound passes it to one of them. What happened to that kind of play? We don't do that. We just, and then they automatically get possession. Automatically get possession. I missed that. I'm sorry. I guess I'm old school because the amount of throw-ins we must have lost possession of throw-ins like 10 times. Number one. Number two, once again, midfield. They're able to play it through us so easily in the first half. So easy. Like hot knife through butter. Quick, easy. See you later. Wharton, 1-2 pass. Let me look around there. Curve a pass around for a man running. Mateta, don't matter if he's on the left, on the right, in the center. He's so goofy-footed and like so weird because he's tall and he has like some pause length. Oh,
he's
Lord.
Broad too.
You know what I'm saying? He's wide. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of reminds me like he don't remind me of a Pogba at all. But like how Pogba was wide and he could like keep the ball,
reach the wingspan
because he was able to push. He could do that, keep the ball, and then play it around you with some techers. And he was slippery. He was a worm the whole time. And all it took was a little bit of space, and he was exploiting it. And he was going past. He had De Ligt slipping, sliding, running around. That bad game from De Ligt. First half, not so great from him. I don't think he really recovered. Luke Shaw put out so many fires for us. That's one time for Luke Shaw, bro. One time for Luke Shaw. And I'm on the Luke Shaw redemption train. The Luke Shaw redemption train is now leaving the station. I'm telling you, bro. The guy's he's been really good. And we're worried about him getting hurt. We're like, oh, is he going to get hurt? Or we don't want to play him. Bro, he's running back and making last-ditch tackle to save us. Intercepting balls into the going into the final third. These intercepted balls going into the final third, making it happen. Luke Shaw, big up your damn self. And that's what you do. You don't cry. He knew he couldn't cry. He know I'm still going to be here at Man United. I'm going to play my part, and I'm going to play. And you know what? So far, big up to him. Like, I'm somebody that's going to give credit where it's due and criticism where it's due as well. One sounds way more damning than the other because one is negative, right? So that's what you're going to remember is the negative. Another guy today that I've been very negative about, rightfully so, that played well in the first half and the second, Mason Mount. Everywhere.
Number 7.
Pressing in that first half to try to make things happen. Respect to him. Gotta give him. I'm not even gonna talk the second half yet. The first half, we looked outclassed, outmatched, and outgunned. We gave up a penalty. So just to think, we didn't give up any goals from open play, even though we were close to. A lot of goals from open play didn't happen. Now, I don't like the penalty thing with the double kick, the double touch. if you double touch it, that's you being a dickhead because you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. How the fuck do you get rewarded with a second pen? For, like, you get to retake it. I don't understand. Please tell me how you do something that shouldn't happen in this situation, and we say, you take it again. You take it again. You should not be touching the ball 2 times. Put your foot down, knee over the ball, lace it, or guide it. The fact that you touched the ball 2 times is a problem that you did that benefited you. So no, or an error you made, like in baseball or whatever the fuck. You made an error, so you shouldn't be. You should. What are you about to say, Ronaldo? Look, man, the governor here, he about to find a good reason now.
I'm agreeing with you. When it happened to Atleti last year against Real Madrid, I was like, yo, that's kind of fucked up. But when you put it that way, I ain't playing a set of big football and stuff, but I played enough football where I can't really remember when I ever fucking double kicked the ball. I can't. Jeez, you played a lot of rec league ball. You ever seen a lot of that? Have you seen a lot of that?
When you slip, so when you're planting your foot and that plant foot slips.
That's all right. That's another point.
That's how it happens. That's the only way.
If you're planting close to the ball and you hit it, that's on you.
That's an error you made by slipping. It's a free shot. It's a free shot. It's kind of like a lane violation in basketball, right? Or like when you fake on basketball, when you take a free throw and you fake it a little bit and you do that, you can't do that. You have to go up one. You can't just so like you messed that up. You are in trouble here. I don't understand how they got a chance to do it again. Maybe because it was going against my team. I'm a little biased, I can admit. But, like, I don't know how they just changed that rule this year.
Yeah, because of the Atleti incident with Alvarez.
Fuck you. If you hit the ball twice.
She says, yeah.
And look, if you slip and then hit the ball twice, right? And the penalty went awry, they're not going to say, you know what? He slipped. Take it again.
Yeah, that's the right thing too.
You fucked it. You fucked it. So that's how I think it should be. Any mishap in the box
convince me.
Error on you because of the stakes of the score of the scoring opportunity.
Yeah.
Any error at that point, it should be on the attacker, not on the damn. You shouldn't be rewarded for that. I don't get the logic behind it. But okay, we go down and we don't look like we're coming back. Please. Second half start. Tell us your thought process going. You know what? Tell us your thought process. I'll give my second half. You give your process on the first half.
I was concerned, definitely, because we were playing absolute shit and the passing was shit. And you're in the pub just thinking, like, this is how you guys responding after the Everton game? Like, this is what you're really doing to us at 4 a.m. in the morning, dog? Like, for real? Like, this is what you're doing? So, first half, painful. Second half, play yourself out of a slump. You literally played yourself out of all that bullshit. A lot of things went your way. You showed more fight, more urgency. I was literally looking at, we had spells where we had them boxed in their half because they're not an attacking team that's going to break you down like that. Like, whereas to your point, Wharton was killing us in the first half, spraying balls wide. Man was just running down like knife through butter. All of that stopped in the second. And we, for whatever reason, we had them super contained. There were just times where the ball came back to us and just reset. And we're just on their half line. Reset, switch play. And we're going back at it. I'm just like, this is incredible. Like, I want to see this every week. I want to see you boxing man in like that every week. Like, they couldn't get out at some points. That was amazing. Whatever the medical team is doing for Mason Mount and Luke Shaw, put Leacher on that program. Not trying to get ahead of myself, but Luke Shaw could probably play wing back. Luke Shaw could probably play wing back if Leacher is behind him, man. Not trying to get ahead of myself, but just saying, like, ooh. But yeah, man, put him on whatever medical program they're on. Luke Shaw is one of the players of the season right now, being healthy. Mason Mount, same thing. That's what I want to see from my 7. More than just pressing. Goals, winning ball back, good passing in the second half. That's when I want to see all of that from my 7, man. You got a lot of pressure on your shoulders. That's how you respond. That's the perfect response. Also, final thoughts on the second half. I will take goals from anyone. Anyone who want to step up on any given day for 90 minutes and put that ball in the back of the net, I'm with it. ZIRKZEE, you should have scored against Everton. It didn't go your way. You score a big bomber clock goal on the man them. Yo, the pub lift up when that went in, bro. Like, we lost our minds. I was just like, I just want that momentum to continue for him. I love most of everything I saw in the second half. Ronaldo, that's the kind of fight we want to see. We shouldn't even be talking about, like, these men should know,
exactly,
man. They've been in the league long enough. They should know. And yeah, again, Luke Shaw for wing back. If Dorgu and Dallo gonna keep fucking up, especially if we have Licha left back behind him, I am with that. If the man is staying healthy, I am with that. Suffer, man, big up yourself. You passed the 10-game test. You passed the 10-game test. We were kind of sliding off when we lost or draw 2 in a row and the play was dropping. But like that performance, second half especially against Palace, we had the better 3-4-3. The better 3-4-3 somehow won. And we already know that we don't have no fucking system. And somehow pull out 3 points. I'm with that every week. Every week. Do that every week. Just find a way. The Manchester United way.
There you go.
Palace was on a little run too. They were on a little run too.
Yep.
We silenced that. Yep. And then our run against them at Selhurst in 5 games, or I think it was like 5 years, we hadn't beat them there.
Yeah.
I think they said the last time they were beaten there was Anthony Martial and Rashford scoring the goals to win at Selhurst. So, you know, we hadn't had a good time. So we're slowly breaking those things down. That first half, I was livid. I was fucking livid, bro. And like you said, bro, to show up like that after Everton was just no good. That goal from ZIRKZEE, I don't think people understand how. First off, I didn't even know it went in until it made that noise. It made that loud ass noise. Like,
net.
I said, oh, and then it went up and
right
then
by
down. I said, oh shit, he scored that. Let's go. I couldn't even cheer for it because I was in disbelief.
Yeah.
I'm like, how
happened that quickly?
How did he? But that's what happens when you take chances. You just take a chance. Hit the ball. He hit it on it was on the second bounce coming down. It bounced once, bounced the second time. He hit it sweet, hard, low, and right past Dino with his stupid hat.
Take off silly ass hat.
Went ahead and smoked it through past him and Mason Mount with set piece routine. Man United have the same amount of goals from set pieces as Arsenal.
Set piece FC.
Are they all corners though? They ain't all corners though.
They don't matter. A goal is a goal is a goal. I never respected that whole Arsenal only score from corners. Corners are an opportunity to score. That's like saying, you know, Shaq only scored from dunking. He never shot the 3. It's like he didn't need to. He didn't need to. He didn't put that thing in the basket at a high clip. Like, oh, they only score 3s, bro. What the fuck? Like Steph Curry only shoots 3s. It's like,
and not to even like grease Arsenal. If you watched that game last week, the Champions League against Bayern, they fucking rattled Manuel Neuer. That first corner they scored on, his head was gone because like there were a few other corners where he lost it and like they barely saved it or whatever, or he barely made a save. And then that third goal was just him fucking losing his head. So it matters. It matters when you beat down your opponent in any situation because sometimes it results in things like that and you get another goal. So all credit to getting goals anyhow you can. So, you know, if we need to get a goal, I'm all with it.
Get a goal. Get a damn goal anyway. I don't care if you score with your damn tongue. You know what I'm saying? You knock the ball in with your ear. I don't care. Do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the second half come out. Mason Mount set piece routine. Hit low and true once again. And oh my God, like another one that I'm like, did that just happen? Did that happen? Then for the rest of the game, we had it under control. I didn't really think they had a couple of moments where they could have done something, but nothing really. There was no real saves to be made. Nothing. Towards the end of the game, they had the last kick of the game in a weird spot. You know how it gets cagey towards the end when you're chasing something, you're at home. But, I was glad to get out of South London with 3. I was super happy to get out of there. Super happy not to have to dunk on my manager again, because I don't like to do it. But I'm feeling it in the first half. I'm like, this motherfucker, look how they set up. They're not fucking, where's this damn system I'm supposed to be hearing about? We're still wide open. But in the second half, it seems like he's talked to them, told them, hey, settle down. Let's get a little bit more compact. Let's pass the ball a little cleaner. Let's keep the game simpler. Let's keep it simpler. And we don't always have to go for the Hollywood ball, Bruno. Bruno got man in the match there for 2 assists, and it's like, yeah, that's cool. But my man in the match is Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is my man in the match. So 100%. If you give it to Luke Shaw or Mason Mount for the winner, I'm all right with that there. I'm all right with giving you that there. Once again, 300 games for Luke Shaw. That's his 300th appearance at Man United. Insane. That's insane. And then Bruno has 56 assists, just passing Scholes.
Goes there.
For 5th on the assists, and he's played 200 less games than Scholes, 100 less games. So the Bruno could be a bit of he's a volume player. So he needs the ball a lot to be able to do what he likes. You know what I'm saying? He needs the ball a lot to do the things he likes, like he needs to do. But I don't think he should have been man in the match. Man in the match for me. You're gonna get man. I know. Dev. He's gonna get it when you get 2 assists. You're gonna get that off top. Even if you play terribly, you're gonna get that. But for me,
it was soft assists if you're really thinking about it.
They're not real assists.
Yeah.
One was a set piece routine. The other one,
the second one, oh my god, you just fucking rolled it.
You know what I'm saying? But when you get 2 assists, people will give you man in the match. Not for me. Mason Mount or Luke Shaw, I'm giving either way. And I at the start of the season, I was ready to get rid of them 2 guys. But look at that. You know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing.
I still want to get rid of them, but I'm not being ungrateful. It's about us getting better. You know what I'm saying?
I will say if Luke Shaw in particular continues the play that he's been giving us for here and there,
run the contract down. Fine with it. Yeah.
I'm okay with him staying for his contract. Mason Mount, if you can still, because that's the thing with Mason Mount, right? Mason Mount will do this, and then you won't hear from him for 5 games. And then we'll have to lean on he presses so well. And it's like, well, look what he scored 5 games ago. You weren't saying that then. And it's like, bro, I want you to be consistent. And I know football is a hard game to be consistent in, right? It's hard to find that kind of form when you're constantly being shifted around, or the players constantly being shifted. You guys are trying to learn something new. I understand that. I just need the same quality from you you got to do the little things right. Just do the little things right. You know what I'm saying? And like Mount's been doing. Mount's pressing. He's attacking. He's running into spaces. He's doing what he has to do. So I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Let's not get it twisted. Sean Mount could go. Do not let them be healthy for you. These guys are stiff wind away and being out for 6 months. Brother, we're fans of Manchester United. Don't say shit like that. We enjoy them while they're damn here. We'll enjoy them.
Just making sure we're not gassed.
We're gonna enjoy them while they're here, and while they're here, they're giving us performances like that. I'm all with it. I'm all for it. Somebody that didn't have such a great game that we mentioned a little bit was Lenny Euro.
Hold your head up, kid. Hold your head up.
I see people, people are going to do this. So, I bring it up all the time, but people are going to do this. People treat every game like the World Series, right? You're only as good as your last game. And, people forget that there was a good stretch of time that, Lenny Euro was, one of the best young defenders in the world. Well, in Europe, at least, one of the best young defenders at his age. He wasn't getting dribbled past for, a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? He was a stalwart staying in he had a couple bad games. This last Everton game wasn't good for him. This game wasn't good. But what I like to see and I'm not a attitude merchant. What I like to see from him is that he is hard on himself.
Yep.
He's hard on himself. What did y'all think gonna take away from that?
I felt, like I said earlier, I felt sorry for him because the penalty wasn't like a mental mistake. He actually slipped and tripped up Mateta. And last few games we've been calling for him, and he's played, and it hasn't really gone well. And it's a tough game. It'll drive you crazy at times. Rio Ferdinand was saying that today. But you have to keep working and have to keep your head up. It was cool to lament. Like, his reaction in the dugout was totally understandable. He knows he's struggling, and in all honesty, back in his mind, Mazraoui came on and fucking bowled out. That right center back role that's Maz's best position, and I can understand some of yours reaction because he's probably studying. He might not start for a while, especially Maz might start those games, at least until AFCON comes around. And honestly, I'm kind of with it. I would like to see Maz like finish out December, let him start until still something turns or bad happens, and then he could go to AFCON, and hopefully Lenny could find his way from there. But yeah, it shows that he cares, first of all, and that's something we kind of need more of at the club. The year is going on now, so I'm definitely with that. But yeah, and it was good to see Mason Mount too. Big, picking his chin up and
keeping the head up and being like, "Yo, kid, it's all good. It's all good." Had the
especially we got 3
hand around the shoulder. Yeah. Like this. Love that.
Exactly. That was really good about that too.
Even when we lost, he's still like, "Damn, but I was ass." Like,
you got that dog in you.
Like, some people will let the win forget that they had a bad game, or they won't show like, "Oh, we won, so I ain't really tripping." Like, he's visibly upset at himself, like in the dugout, leaving the pitch after the game, after everybody. So I like that mentality. Not big for mentality, right? I'm not big on the mentality shit, but like, he's clearly on his own case about it, and I'm all right with that. You know what I'm saying?
Also,
people, go ahead.
Holiday fixtures and AFCON. Like, he's going to play. Yeah. So best thing he could do is get out of his own head.
Yep.
He's going to play.
You got to play through the adversity. Yeah. That's how we see what kind of player you are.
Exactly.
It's either going to dig more of a hole for yourself and acquiesce to that style of play, or you're going to rise above it. And like, we've seen defenders play through bad spells. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, people, Harry Maguire, he done played his way out of being a meme to people respecting Harry Maguire now. You know what I'm saying? Facts. People just need to remember that Lenny just turned 20 like 2 weeks ago. He's still a child. Great point, 100%. I'm not putting too much pressure on him. I was mad in the time. I was like, "Oh, fucking idiot. What did you do?" But then I was like, you know what? And then, at Everton, when he got sat down a little bit, I was like, okay. But not mad at it. Not mad at it. It's okay. I feel like because we win, that's the power of winning. When you win, you could be a little bit more sympathetic here. Like, if we lost and he was acting like that, I don't know if the fans have the same amount of mercy for him here. But keep winning, and you could paper over some fucking cracks like that. I wouldn't say he's a crack though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a crack.
He's too talented for me to worry about him.
What do you mean you're not big on mentality? Your mental approach is a huge part of sports. I don't understand your reasoning. I'm not big on trying to figure out people's mentality. We do that too much in sports. We try to, that guy's not a killer. He's weak, or he's that. I'm not into that. I'm into watching the game and going from there. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about the game, what they did, what they didn't do, what they did right, what they did wrong. I don't want to get into the shit like mentality and like his personality. I leave that to the fucking people who care about shit like that, because when you start talking like that, you start getting into the slippery slope, and people start saying things like, "Oh, well, this player's lazy. This player's industrious." And when you allow that kind of talk and not talking about ball is when you find that. And oftentimes it's a people of a certain hue that get these types of words attached to them. So that's why I stay away from talking about people's mentality, because you don't know what they're thinking. You don't know their mental, not you, but just in general. Nobody knows what they do to prepare for this, how nerve-wracking this is. Remember when we was talking a while back and Anthony was like, he was crying and he was like, he was having a mental issue. And we had that one fat idiot on the damn panel talking about some, oh, I don't give a fuck about that. You get paid millions of dollars. And it's like, bitch ass nigga, you could still feel a certain way. This is pressure-filled situation. So, like, you know, that's why I try to stay away from that mentality stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just try to go off what's going on with the game. But I appreciate you giving me a chance to express that. I like that he has high standards for himself. Like this was evident. Like we could see he was down and he was sulking. Even in a win, his head is low. And Mason Mount comes and picks him up and says, you know, that right there, I could say, all right, cool. That's a mentality thing that I could look at there. And like, he was sad. He's hard on himself. Yeah. But like, sometimes we get into the abstract with that shit and it's weird. I like that he has high standards for himself. I love that his teammates were very supportive. One thing I give this Man United team as well is that like they stick together.
Ruben did that.
Ruben might be the reason.
Ruben did that.
You know what? Even throughout all the bullshit, outside of the one bullshit they were saying about him losing the locker room and all that shit, how they tried to start that shit.
The biggest piece of bullshit.
That was cap. I didn't feel
such fucking cap.
I feel like these players are taking it on themselves to be like, hey, I fucked up for real. Like, I need to do better the next game. And when you win, you're allowed a little bit more grace when you win. It's sad. But everybody loves a winner. Nobody loves a fucking loser. That's what it is. So keep winning, guys, and let's build the mentality. You know what I'm saying? Let's build the mentality.
Momentum. Keep the vibes up. It's good.
I mean, I had a good mentality, not getting any calls from the ref and still kept fighting. Oh man. I mean,
tossing him around. Oh, hey yo, but yeah, he be getting roughed up out there. Poor kid. But at least he's fighting. Yeah.
He's small. He's like little and small. Yeah. He's not like swole, but like I like Leach is like a little tank. You know what I'm saying? He's a little tank. I love that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna move him around easy. You're not gonna boss him around. Whereas Ahmad is like small, and then Ahmad against the more pacier defenders, that little fake shot go to the right, it don't work. It don't work when somebody could stop on a dime. But I think he did okay. Especially in the second. I think they all did okay. Masraoui in that center back position is maybe something we need to explore a little bit. Just going from there. All happy about the game. Not too much to really report on, but the game.
We play again on Thursday.
So the next few games are gonna be in the week. So we got after that on Monday. Mm-hmm. Then after that is like
Friday or something.
Yeah, this is awful. I do not like this. Because like I'm off. Well, I'll be watching the SEC championship on Saturday. So I'll be at the pub enjoying myself, watching Kirby's guys take the W against Alabama. It's happening. Bet the house on it. But
yeah.
It's I want to go to the pub. I want to go to the pub on a damn Saturday.
Thursday, then 2 Monday games, and then the Sunday game is against Villa, and then Boxing Day is Friday.
Bang.
And then we close out the year. Then we close out the year Tuesday 30th against Wolves.
I'm off.
2 games against Wolves in December, guys. 2 games against Wolves. It better be not an ounce of fuck around in my team.
That's 6 points.
Or else I'm gonna join Ruben and breaking a fucking TV.
Yeah, don't be getting points against us, Wolves, when you dropping points against everybody else.
You know that's what happened. You know it's gonna be world-class Wolves as soon as we get there. As soon as
maybe world-class West Ham too. I figure Nuno might want to spring a surprise. I mean, they're trying to survive right now. What position are they? Like they're like 17th. Yeah, 17th.
They might be.
They're in the level mix. Huh?
Are they right? And they're in it, or are they right above it?
Yeah, they're right. They're tied with West. They're tied with Leeds on 11 points.
I didn't see this happening for Leeds. I thought Leeds would stay up. I thought Sunderland would be the one going down, but look what
Forest is on 12, but you figure Forest might shoot up.
I thought both of them were going to stay up though, Leeds and Sunderland. To be fair,
who'd you have? I
had Leeds. Who I had going now? I had Wolves.
Burnley,
Wolves and Burnley for sure. I had Brentford for some fucking reason.
Same.
Brentford, yeah.
Wolves,
Brentford. They lost their coach.
Burnley.
They lost.
They bounced right the fuck back. Credit to them.
Fair enough. I mean, shit. I don't never get that right because last year I thought Leicester was gonna stay up. So I thought Leicester had a somewhat of a team they could stay up, but no. Yeah, I mean, not gonna touch too much on the damn West Ham game. We got Wednesday for that. We will do a longer show Wednesday because the game will be the next day. So we're gonna get back. I promise y'all we're gonna get back to schedule. We had some things going on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody dealing with their own things.
And this weird ass schedule too.
But we back. This is what we love doing. We love doing this. Thank you for everybody for watching. Y'all want to leave us with anything? Y'all got anything y'all want to add extra?
Stay healthy, guys. Stay healthy. Squad, you guys, everybody, stay healthy. Happy holidays.
3 points. And I'm here for the Luke Shaw redemption tour, especially as a left wing back, especially during AFCON, when the squad gets in the lead and Leacher gets back in form. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to ease Leacher back in December. And then once the AFCON guys go, he might hit the ground running. And hopefully he stays running.
Yes.
Yeah. And those two with Cunha as a left 10, I think that could be mass.
Back in training. Cunha back in training.
That'll be mass for us because the right side's taking a hit. Maz is gone. Ahmad is gone. Mbumo's gone. That right side is in tatters. It could put Mason Mount there. What do you think? Mason Mount is a right 10. Or right wing back even. I'm trying not to do the low Dorgu things. I think I'm gonna leave them on the bench and in training. Let them figure out their life a little bit.
If I never see Dorgu again, that he didn't change.
Dorgu or Delo or both.
If I don't see Dorgu or Delo for sure. I don't want to see no more.
Yeah, right? Dorgu's still a kid too. He's 21, but Delo is a hard back man and continues. I checked the phone. Some of these rankings on the phone, the ratings for the game are fucking cap because they had Dorgu like a 7.6. I'm like, where? What you talking about?
You know what? You'll fuck around and look at what his stats are, and you see that he kept the ball 9 out of 10 times. He won 5 out of 5 tackles, and you'll be like, but then you'll see like, nigga, the times when we were on the attack, he was nowhere, or he got done here, or like he didn't pass the ball here.
Carry the ball in row Z or some shit. The analytic nerds, man.
Dorgu for sure, bro. I'm gonna be real. I tried with Dorgu, man, and I still think there's time for him to scrape something for the season. But yo, thank you for your service, bro. But
we could start looking. We
could start get that right side is. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to be on no side. The side he needs to be on is the side of the road. That's what he needs to be on. Okay. Since y'all missed last Wednesday, what are y'all thankful for? Okay. Great question. I'm thankful for having this platform, that we created this platform, that we survived the bad mind people. You know what I'm saying? We're a good set of dudes that love Man United. I met some good people here. I had a great year as far as the channel went. We're growing every day. So I'm just thankful for this, thankful for my family, thankful that we're able to do this shit every week. And thankful for y'all for joining this thing that we started here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are great. We have to really find people to do this shit. We went through a lot of little, we're going to do this. We'll try this. But we got our people now. So I'm grateful. So it's Casey, Jeremy, Cheese, Ronaldo, you know what I'm saying? Brian, shouts to Brian. Yeah. I'm thankful for y'all. Thankful for family and health, of course.
Yep. Family, health, got a job, staying alive in Babylon. I'm thankful for being a Manchester United fan. And I'm thankful for always protecting my neck.
For me, Thanksgiving falls the same time as my anniversary, so I'm always thankful for my wife who keeps me alive and healthy. And also, I'm thankful for just celebrating life because two of my brethren them drop out, gone too soon, and I'm choosing happiness instead of just like crashing out over that shit. So we're celebrate life. We're gonna honor them. We're thankful for those inspirational friendships.
Yeah, that's what's important, man. And my condolences for sure. And sometimes I gotta take a step back sometimes when like everything gets a little rough and gets a little like intense. We got like a violent political thing going on outside. It's showing itself online. The team might not be doing well. And I gotta sit back and take a breath and be like, yo, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I got a lot of things I got beautiful kids. I got good friends. I got health. You know what I'm saying? I got my limbs. I could talk. I could walk. So like, I think we need to take more time to do that. And it's hard. It's hard to be in the present, but as humans, it's hard. But we got to take more time to doing that. Let's see. Casey says, thankful for my family, my friends, thankful for you gentlemen, for allowing me the opportunity to talk about this club, and thankful for good help. No, we're thankful for you too, brother. We're thankful for Balorian, Manukian, Shaquille,
right.
not giving up on us, giving us this good paper that we love, and also not listening to no Ross Clot emails. Okay.
Yep.
Email all you want.
Thankful for the exterminator for these rats.
Ain't going nowhere. I'm grateful that Pitt lost to motherfucking Miami. Fuck Pittsburgh and fuck everything that y'all guys got going on, man. It's all love though. It's all love.
Yeah, we'll take Tomlin though. We'll take Tomlin.
Well, I will take Tomlin. You guys don't deserve him. You don't deserve him. You don't deserve him. You can keep Aaron Rodgers. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for supporting as usual. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Thankful for the fans.
Thank you to the Australian Reds as well. Those guys are great. Shouts to them. Shouts to the LA Reds.
All the collaborations.
Shouts to the LA Reds. Shouts to ATL Reds. Shouts to all the Reds. And up the fucking Reds till next time, guys. Just take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And try spend time being kind. That's what I'll say. After I just told niggas to fuck themselves. Be
kind, but take no shit. There you go.
Be friendly, but not foolish. All right, y'all have a good one.